Hey guys, welcome back to After Credit Movie Chats. My name is Dean Thomas, and welcome to my review of Zootopia, the latest movie from Disney Animation. Now, this movie could be seen for kids, but I gotta say, there's a lot of adult humor in this. This movie plays with a lot of very strong themes, some very racial themes here. So let me get to the basic plot. Is you've got Detective Judy Hopps, played or voiced by Jennifer Goodwin, who's brand new on the police force and just wants to prove herself because she's the first bunny to ever become a police officer. And all she wants to do is prove herself and then make the world a better place. She gets put on this big missing persons case and ends up teaming up with this con man fox, Nick Wilde, who really is a sly fox. And she's got, the upper hand on him in order to make him help her with the case. See, and that's where things go, because all these animals also across Zootopia are going quote-unquote savage, where they're these predators, because in Zootopia they kind of, with the racial themes, split animals between predator and prey, and they kind of divide them up by that. And the predators are all going, like I said, savage, and they're kind of losing their minds, and they're attacking people. And so that's the basic idea here. And like I said, there's a lot of very adult humor that goes along with these racial themes that I think will go right over kids' heads. So there is something for everyone to enjoy. But this movie definitely took some risks, and although there's some very jokes you're like, ooh man, that could be offensive in some way, it all comes back around in the end, where the message of the movie is it doesn't matter who you are, or if you're a predator, or if you're prey, or if you're a sheep or you're a fox. It doesn't matter. You can be anything you want to be. So there is a very cool message in there. But as far as the actual movie goes, I gotta say, first of all, the world of Zootopia is a very cool one. There's a lot of very creative things they did with this, the way they split up into different districts. You got like the bunny burrow, you got like the rainforest, the tundra, the desert, and it all is very cool and creative the way they do it, and the animals that live there. And so that I really liked. The humor is there. It's pretty funny, although I had to say I wish there was a little bit more. You don't laugh as much as maybe, or I at least didn't laugh as much as I was hoping to. I was hoping to get a few more laughs in there. But at the same time, the movie made up for it because the story was actually much more engaging than I thought. It's not a really weak story. There's actually something there. And although I was able to predict more or less what was going to happen, it took a while. You're still going through this trying to figure things out as all these new things are coming and going. And it's such a cool original story too with this world that it all works very well, and you're really engaged in the story too. So when the laughs come, you appreciate it, but when they're not going, you're sucked into the story, so it still works overall. And that's why I think Zootopia will work, is because it's funny enough to have you laughing. There's jokes that will allow kids to laugh, there are jokes that will allow the parents to laugh, and the story should get everybody engaged with it and waiting to see what happens next. And I think that's why Zootopia has been as successful as it has. It's already breaking some records here in March for the box office. So this movie really does have something for everybody. If I had to, and when I scored this movie, I guess right now I'll score it. I'd probably give Zootopia a 72%. Like I said, the story is pretty original. It's very engaging. The humor wasn't always there. Some characters were a little, I thought, underused. Some were a little flat. But like I said, it's still a really good movie. You have a good time. You will laugh. You will learn something, or you'll have something to take away from the movie as well with the theme it's trying to get across. And the story will have you engaged, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with this movie. So I would recommend checking out Zootopia sometime in the theater. There you guys have it. Zootopia is a 72% for me. Now, what about you guys? Have you seen Zootopia? Were you planning on it? If you did see it, let me know in the comments about what you thought of the movie, or on Twitter at AC Movie Chats. Make sure you're following me there, which will give you all the links and latest movie news that I will be posting on my website, aftercreditmoviechats.wordpress.com. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you back here next time.